Okay, so in the last episode you saw Scott and I pull the engine, struggle to get the head off, which we still haven't done, kind of transfer some of the stuff over. Where everything sits right now is pretty much everything's transferred over. This engine is right down to bare block, minus still haven't pulled the head off because we're under problems there. We have tilted this engine up for the time being, and we're going to pop the transmission onto it. And we got a couple other small things to get done, but really nothing major. So hopefully this flex plate fits a little bit better, or the spacer plate, or whatever you want to call it. And we'll slide that tranny on and possibly get this car sitting back in its home today, but we'll see. Okay, so Saga 3 of Scott trying to get the head off and get the piston out. You should just not, I think you should just push it over and it'll clank off. See, just like that, I told you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah! Oh. Are you satisfied?
Told you we burnt the rings.
I think it ran a little lean on that one spot.
Just a wee bit.
Jesus.
But the head gasket's fine.
So then why
Oh dude, this cylinder's shot. It's melted a hole in the cylinder wall too.
I don't know.
That's strange. You had carbon on the base.
Head gasket's still there?
Head gasket's fine.
Yeah, that's super weird. Maybe because we were blowing exhaust gas through the crankcase and it's coming up from the bottom. Either way.
That head would have been fine if we didn't fucking mangle it.
Well, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to find out it's not, right? You get that much metal going through the oil system.
Fucking
Look at that.
the ring's actually fused in there.
That's why it's so easy to put it back in for the bottom. Oh man, look at
So top ring, we melted the split.
Yeah.
Second compression ring, that's where the split is. We
Yeah.
melted through there. And the oil control ring, one,
Way over there.
two.
Yeah. That's impressive.
Yeah,
Good
so
work,
You
Scott.
turned that top ring into a blowtorch.
Yeah. So it just pressurized everything and blew through the bottom.
Oh yeah. Look at, if you actually look, you can see that it was blowing through
Come
on either
on.
side.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's super neat.
Where are you guys?
Hey guys, so Jacob back with Project Drift Chicken. I don't know what part we're on right now, but this is where we stand currently. I've kind of lost track as to what I've kept you guys up to date on. It's been a little bit of a break. But right now, the way things sit is we have the engine pretty much back together to what we need. Everything is plumbed up. All the electrical that we need is pretty much ready to go. Is now just a matter of switching over a few small things. This main pulley's got to swap over. Andrew's making a new downpipe for us, and then we are going to be popping this bad boy in. Perfect timing, Scott. So that's where we stand right now. I've got the engine up on the crane, and I'm hoping we can pop this bad boy in today, and that we can spend the next couple of nights getting the rest of that done. There is lots of stuff that I would like to finish, but we are just running at a time. We are literally just trying to get this together to run one day of drifting so you guys can see what's going on. But yeah, that's where we're at currently, and hopefully we get all this stuff done in time so we can go drifting soon. We've got about 2 weeks left. All right, so I would say that's record time. That was
easy.
That was like maybe 10 minutes. And that bad boy's in there. Nice thing about this engine, it's only got 2 engine mounts and 1 tranny mount. So we had to lift the tranny up a little bit from the back, but the engine mounts are on. And now it's just a matter of lift the tranny up in the back, put the cross member on, and then we just start fucking bolting everything up. See that? See, I'm not even gonna say it, but that's what I'm doing right now. So, all right, you want me to work on the bottom and you work on the top? You want to do, oh, you need the injectors and shit, don't you? That's probably like step 1.
No, everything else first.
Yeah?
Injectors go in before we put the manifolds on.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there, but we need to get the motor mounts down, the tranny mounts.
You want to get everything like
drive shaft
mounted?
back in.
Okay.
We'll get everything, all of the that way stuff, and then we'll motor.
All right, I'm gonna put a tarp down underneath because it's pretty wet. I'm already fucking soaked. I smell like gasoline. So I'll work on that. All right, so this is our, I don't know if I can be able to get this properly. This is our ghetto setup before because we're running out of jacks and shit. We used a Widowmaker, and this is the only tranny mount that we got left to do. So what we did to take it off, I don't know if I covered this in the last one. There's a cross bolt. It's here, which bolts through that, and that bolts there. So if I just lift up, hopefully I can line everything up. Okay, so the issue that we kind of just ran into is we didn't want to use the injectors that came in the car because we were afraid that they might be damaged. I picked up a set of injectors. Actually, I was given a set of injectors, but I'm assuming due to my poor shipping that they are now cracked. The only injectors, yeah, so I'm gonna blame this on me and not fucking handling them properly. The only injectors we have left that work are these bad boys, and these are fucking way bigger than what we need. I believe that the brown ones are 35s and these green ones are 42s, pound injectors that is. So we were originally just gonna throw the injectors, spare injectors I had in, but now we have to put the bigger ones in, which means we need to put the fuel pressure regulator in that I bought and the fuel pressure gauge. So unfortunately, due to my mismanagement, we've added more work. So, which sounds pretty par for the course. The only other thing,
Something about a fuel pump comes to mind.
something about a fuel pump comes to mind. Cut to Scott yelling at me about the fuel pump. Scott, why is the car running?
Because I'm a god.
Because Scott's a god?
But because Jacob's an asshole.
Because Jacob is an asshole. Clayton, why is the car running? I suck at editing, so it probably didn't happen. But, so this is the fuel pressure regulator that we have. What we were talking about is clocking this because the way it sits right now is like this, and that vacuum line will bang right into where we need it to be. So we were talking about spinning it. But the other thing I need to do is get a 90 for this. I guess it'd be 2 90s, wouldn't it? I need 2 90s because I need that fuel pressure gauge to sit straight up. So I need a 90, a fitting, double female, and then another 90. Oh yeah, never mind, I'm an idiot because it's already 90 degrees out. Yeah, so 190 and then in. So that's where we're at now, but we're just running through connectors. We were gonna label all of them, you know, like you're supposed to, but we didn't, and now we're just figuring out where everything goes. Thankfully, this car doesn't have that many connectors, so that's what we've been doing. That was what the time lapse was that you just saw.